when I first performed for him, I followed her there just to make sure I knew what she was doing. She goes to an apartment with a guy to rehearse. Oh, really? But the first time I went up, I was a phony, sat on the, you're supposed to do a exercise where you sing a song but do not move. No, I sat on the edge and I sang Megan Whoopi, and all of that nonsense. And
Very
so
slick.
Lee said to me as I stood there afterwards, he said, I don't know who you are. I wouldn't know what to do with you. And nobody had ever spoken to me that way. And of course he was saying, you're just a phony baloney, And that was the beginning of throwing everything away that I used to do and just started working with an awareness that I have to use myself. And that was the beginning of that.
Yeah. Well, for me, I was really a very repressed girl from the Midwest. I don't want to go into the detail of a lot of stuff, family stuff, but he spotted it so fast, and he knew I had problems, and he loves problems.
That's Lee Strasberg.
Lee Strasberg, yeah. He loved problems, and he really dug into trying to help me and so forth, and be myself, because I always was a really good actress, but I was I would imitate her, I would act, and he doesn't want that. He wants you to be you, basically, and then you add to that. But to get to me, it was not easy. He very emotional. Let me put it that way. It was a very emotional relationship, and he intuitively knew, instinctively, intuitively knew a lot of the problems I had, and he worked on those with me. And then later, when I went into therapy, and I had 4 years where I was in therapy and working with Lee, and the combination of that was amazing. And it really transformed the way I approached being on the stage, or in front of the camera. Actually, his work is wonderful for being in front of the camera.